guys, Rushy here, and welcome back to Cosmic Wheel. If I'm remembering correctly, because it has been a while since I played this, we were at a very important moment in the game where we have to talk to the leader of our coven who is dead, Adana. And we're going to get right into it. Come on, Adana. Ah. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. This is the corpse of a witch? You have never met the corpse of a witch. I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I am afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? And who that might be? No. It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You have grown. You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I did not get to meet you in this form. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here, anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile's not a constructive solution, that you're a bitch, brief. Or divination can control a community. Divination can control a community. You wanted me to realize my responsibility, right? Close, but no cigar. It goes much deeper than that. Allow me to explain. It's so weird that the mouths are on the top of the head. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past, as well as what is yet to happen. What? You are not a reader, you are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were, in actuality, dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead, and I deem it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I'm not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate everything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I am also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So Dahlia's passed. Then, damn. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Did you just explode my knowledge? I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes. What? It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I'm thankful you gave me a fucking eyeball. I'll make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Ah. The Coppersmith, dear substance of kin, new arcana unlocked. Forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck, it suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Fuck you. Anything else? I will make this coven better. Good. I will leave now. Wait. Any last advice? No. Goodbye. Fuck you, Adana. You dead. Bye. I'm gonna be dead soon anyway too, but fuck. Are you alright? No. I'm not sure if I'll be able to read the cards anymore. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Pfft, aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run societies, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? I've found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. One moment, my headphones died. I need to get better at charging these things. There we go. I have a knack for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. Adana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well... Oh, knowledge. Is it about Gloria the First Witch? Come on, do it for me, please. It's alright, I won't push you. I don't want to push him. Thank you. I'll tell you what. Let's put your talent to work in service of more immediate benefits. What about altering the Karvan's relationship with Behemoth now that Adana's gone? That's not a bad idea. But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the Coven deals with Behemoths. Right. And then we will look into what's worrying you. No, I told you. That's not going to happen. Alright, I had to try one last time. Shuffling time. Oh, Behemoth Rhetorics. Is this actually... The Moonstone Temple is a gateway. Well, yeah, okay. That's pretty good, right? Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. A witch from our coven will develop a magical trinket to enslave behemoths. No. You, Abramar, will get to rule this coven. Oh! I can do this one. I can do that one. I can't do that one. I want the harmony. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You're the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. Feels weird now being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I'm thankful anyway. You're welcome. Oh yeah, that's what it gives me. I'm an idiot. It's been a while, guys. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I have existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa. I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine. Huh. Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. Ooh, Dahlia! Oh, okay. I kind of want to go make a new card. We'll do that quickly. Create a card. Because I've got a lot of blue. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. She's talking. I didn't even realize. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel as if I could see beyond the pictorial representations of Arcana. Maybe I could spend a little magic to peek behind the cosmic curtain. What? Sorry, what? I skipped through it because I didn't realize. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The road. Kind of want the road. And then got any blue? Blue. What's this last one? Oh yeah, I can't do that one anyway. That's fine. We need to save up our red and our purples. Gotta remember that. Ooh, the bartender. Why would he be on a road? Ooh, motorbike. I don't have enough energy. Shit, that would have been so cool. Oh, the dragon's cool too. I guess we can do the wolf mother. And then cane of sacred wood. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to make this card and then I'll be right back. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I've made, but I've made this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what it's called. Field trip. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. Authoritarian but fair. A figure of protection and support. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Authority, guardian, ego, justice, support, and success. Cool. So we'll add that to my first. Nature's murmur. Lethargy or lethargy. Pondering. Battlefield lovers. Behemoth rhetorics. I love Howling Fairy. Get it, Queen. The gangster. It's pretty cool. Love him. Recess is nice. I like that. And then now we have field trip. Okay. Now we can go see, should we take Dahlia or Jasmine? Are you all right? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Or did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate. Come on. Yeah, Dahlia. Come on in here. Adana is dead. Fuck Adana. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh, wow. Really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. It promises to be a pain in the arse, yeah. It promises to be a pain in the arse, yeah. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. Ha! You're even more energetic than usual. Ha! I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Of course, of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's law are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Adana was basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. all important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. That's actually a really good idea. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then, about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently, there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance, so... Are you with me? Hell yeah, I'm in! That is fucking fantastic, Fortuna. We can do this. Okay, cards, am I going to win? Whoa, hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so we can save ourselves the pain of a campaign. Okay, I didn't know Jasmine was gonna plan, but fuck. If you want to solve this by shoveling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are gonna need a campaign to be informed, at the very least. Sure. We can still do the theatre if necessary, but I'd rather know who's going to win already, so to dispel all the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of dagger should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. Come on, Dahlia. Let's get something good. Alright, guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Let's do that for the dagger. Wisdom, forge a dagger that channels knowledge. Presence, make yourself a dagger that inspires respect. Or resilience, infuse the handle with it so the dagger can withstand your grip during those trying times. I need more purple, so I think wisdom would be a good one. Wisdom, forge a dagger that channels knowledge. I work better with instinct than with wisdom. So that's why this is probably good advice. Thank you, Fortuna. Awesome. Pondering. This has success on it. An arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. Patrice, my sister, will make a strong case against you becoming the next leader. I want an arbiter. Oh no, it's going to be Thea. An arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. The fucking witch police? Why in the cosmos? All my shit is above board. They've got nothing on me. For some reason, they're going to be watching you, so I suggest you play your cards as safely as possible. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. Politics can get way less honorable than your usual demon hunting. You just act with as much virtue as possible and everything will be fine. But nonetheless, it promises to be a nuisance. Just associating with an exile like me could put you under suspicion. Well, they can suck my ass. Please, watch yourself. Yes, yes, don't worry so much. I'll keep things lawful good from now on. Thank you. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to keep an arbiter in check. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measures to take given this predicament? Absolutely, lay it on me. Alright, here we go. Okay, well, I guess I have to assign it. Make a demonstration of power before the coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office. Or rally the youngest witches against your opponent. Dig up some dirt. Oh, on the... I kind of want the dirt. Dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office. Ugh, that's low. But even if I went down that route, can an arbiter be dirty? Of course they can, they're witches, just like the rest of us. Most of them are arbiters because they broke the magical pact to begin with. You're right. Well, I'll try to avoid it, but I won't hesitate to sell out that arbiter if they become a nuisance. They're the ones trying to dig up dirt on me in the first place. So giving them a taste of their own medicine will be poetic. Sure. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut to the chase and see who was going to win, but this'll have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? Ha! No, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how we deal with Adana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come to see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. The campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. What if the new witch is someone I know? I guess we get to talk to Jasmine now and tell her we can't join her side. Hey, Jazzy. I wish I didn't have to pick. I like them all. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adana's dead. You knew already? I just met with Adana's corpse. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift your sentence? I wish. She was only trying to justify herself, to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Adana. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil and having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Yes, I heard. Girl, you are well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyway, I thought the coven could use some tender love and care after Adana. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. I would love to hear it. Oh, but of course, sorry. Right now there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, tackling where the coven is going and how we deal with major events. Right now we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Adana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the coven, in agreement with the leader. So, any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions, and eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution, in my opinion. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my part. Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Adana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance to trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contributions should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Adana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? The thing is, I kind of agree with things from both of their sides, but I already promised Dahlia. I can't. I already promised Dahlia I'd help her. Oh, is that true? I wasn't aware she came to you first. I'm sorry. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. But this doesn't mean I won't try to win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. Junrisha, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Adana and become stronger. Junrisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven after Adana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. I'm glad she was so loving, like she was okay with me like saying no. Super cool. Ah, the fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario to quite literally play our cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? A necessary pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. I see how they could become suffocating for a mortal. Too many hows and whys. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. I get it. What are your plans for these elections then? Why did you choose to go with Dahlia? I like Dahlia's program better. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react. But I'm also afraid of myself. Still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I am afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? You wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself one card. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card right with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? Seers shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course, but if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. You may be right. Uh-oh. This is going to be a bad time, and I already know it. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? It is more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I pulled the cosmic wheel. That's not one of my cards. I didn't make that card. The cosmic wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. What? The cosmic wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. You summoned the fucking cosmic wheel out of sheer willpower. I think I'm in love. I love you too, Abramar. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. You're right. Amazing. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. Oh. I have so much mail. So we have Dahlia. We have Graith. Graith. And we have Junracia. Well, I think we're going to do that next time. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. And I will see you guys in the next part. This is getting really exciting. Adana's fucking dead. And I pulled the cosmic wheel. Craziness is craziness. Jazz is chaos. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye. Have a wonderful day.